Instagram. I don't know. Hey y'all. Okay, so we're just waiting. I was gonna have
Are you live?
Yes.
Where's your cat at, Mom? Where's your cat?
My what?
Nothing.
My cat.
Nothing.
Like sunshine. It's such a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I don't know if that's have anything to do with anything. I wish that we could, if it shares to a group, we'll just be on that one group. You think? I don't know. Okay, guys. AC. Day 4 of homeschooling. Day 4 of homeschooling. And the cafeteria lady, yeah, I'm late. Yeah, we had some late people waking up, and it was me included. But you know what's good about being a little late for the cafeteria lady is the fact that this is no longer coffee. It is wine because it's good. So,
Are you sure about that?
Can you put my tomato down?
Why would you put wine in that?
Back up, sir. So, hopefully everybody is doing well. Guys, this is, we're going to get through this. So today, lunch lady's just going to do salmon. So, I'm kind of coming like in the after, Aiden, I promise you, if you shake that, because it took us a minute to get that up there. If it's going to, since it's going to be a little bit later, this is going to be like for lunch and dinner. Okay, so yeah. I'm just going to do salmon. I'm going to do my abstract herb crusted salmon. And it's I specifically asked you not to touch that, didn't I? Come, go sit down. Hey, just go sit down. We're on a break. So like I was saying, we started a little bit late. We started a little bit late this morning. We had a hard evening last night. So, sometimes that happens. Sometimes your kids are late to school. And guess what? Today is no different. We was late for school today. And actually, the little one, Logan, she didn't even have morning classes. So she's just going to do evening classes. Because she was doing, was she doing Roblox? What was that?
She was on YouTube.
Watch what your kids are doing on the iPad. And I'll say that because we're doing this electronic learning and everything. Check your kids' history, okay? Because while you're thinking they're on Khan Academy and you're thinking they're doing iReady, yeah, I'm blowing up all y'all whole spot. Yeah, just make sure they're actually doing that work. Because checking the history, folks on YouTube, that's how they know these dances. The dances, that's how they know the words to these songs. Because I promise you, I know they're not doing that in school. Mm-hmm. They're not supposed to be, no, you're
yes,
not.
They are. Mm-mm. Some people are actually doing that, I think. I don't know.
Okay, anywho, there was some questions. There were some people that after we ended the live, there was some people who had some questions that I wanted to address. And some of them that were school related, some of them were food related, some of them weren't. Some of them were just, off the wall. And it was a particular person that I told that I would get back on here. She asked me, why did I choose an HBCU? I love questions like that. I really, really do. So just, that's going to be at the end. And then people was asking me about this mug too. Okay, so yesterday you saw where the mug was actually Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Now it's with my alum, HBCU, Savannah State University. That's still me in the middle, guys. That's still me. But now I have on my Savannah State paraphernalia.
Wait, let me see you in the middle.
You know that's me in the middle right there. You know that.
Why are you wearing a crop top?
It don't worry about the crop top, because that was mommy back in the day. Or the crop top, I could do that. But since I've had 2 kids via C-section, I can't do the crop top so much. That's the high waisted that's in. Thanks, fashion for that. Do me a favor, give mommy a colander at the bottom of the. Hey, put my tomato down. That is not a tennis ball, honey. That's a tomato.
Strainer.
No, okay, right there. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do the abstract crusted salmon.
Here you go.
I got this big old piece of salmon. You gonna bring me the smallest one? Can you give me? Okay, let's
Why
just
would
think.
you need a shrimp?
Critical thinking again. Critical thinking. I just want to we're gonna rinse this. All right, so let me know too, guys, if this video is kind of foggy because, like I said, you know the internet. So I put an S on that. It's with the Wi-Fi and everything. Hubby's upstairs. He's still IT. Because yeah. Okay.
My dad's working.
Back up. Thank you. My nurse. Okay. So what we're gonna do? This salmon right here is what I get from Aldi. Hey, Aldi again. You know what? I'm gonna stop saying the name of the store. I'm gonna stop doing that because what happens is I don't get paid. Okay, and I'm still going up in there and they don't even have coupons. They don't have coupons. They save money. The reason why they're so low on the organic products and stuff that they have, they're so low, is because they don't have the bags. You bring your own bags, or they have them available for you for like 99 cents or something like that. See, I'm still doing it. I'm still promoting them, aren't I? Okay, and then the buggies they don't have because the quarter. You just go in there and do that. So I'm just not gonna say anything. Y'all just assume. We're not making an ass of ourselves, you and me. Not with that right there, but y'all pretty much know anyway what I'm dealing with and where I'm going. So this is what they have. Now, this is not wild caught. Wild caught is very, very important. However, in some cases, you just do what you can. How about that? Okay? So I'm going to tell you how to, when you have what you have, do what you can. But this right here is so freaking good. It's so freaking good. So I'm going to show you how I prepare it real quick, fast, in a hurry. They do they seal it real tight. So you can do this in puncture, but I just take the scissors. And make sure y'all have some kitchen shears. I have several of them. Make sure you have that in your little handy dandy convenient thing. That's what you want. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna open this, and like with all meat that has been packaged or what have you, we're gonna put.
Big salmon.
It's a big piece of salmon. Okay, and so what I want
Wash
you to
your hands. Don't look.
Yeah. Okay. Throw that in the trash can for me, please. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna rinse it with cold water. I'm gonna rinse it with cold water.
It's disgusting.
Rinse it with cold water. So you can rinse all the juices. It's not packed in solution, so that's good. But the key to skin and a good flavor or a crispy skin is that you want to pat it dry. You see, I took the paper towels. I'm gonna pat it dry. What did she say?
She said just cook.
You know what, Dana? You just book travel. How about that, Dana? Because Aiden told on you. Okay, great. So this is what I'm doing. You see how I'm doing this? I'm patting it dry. I'm just gonna pat it dry.
Stinks.
Don't say that. This smells like this fish. Okay. So you put it in here. Okay. This board has been cleaned, so don't worry about that. Okay. Okay. So what we're gonna do, Aiden, can you do me a favor? Can you line this? You know how mommy does it?
Yes.
Great. Line that. I want you to put yourself to some good use
Why
right
is it
here.
hot?
See, teaching your kids because the oven. I've already preheated the oven. I preheated the oven to 500. Okay, so usually I can do a broiled salmon, but I'm not going to broil it because I want the skin on the bottom to be like real crispy or whatever. So I'm roasting it. Broiling is the hot heat from
It's supposed to be
top.
like this.
Yeah, but don't use excess foil. Okay, so
I'm gonna cut some of this.
No, you're not gonna cut. Just gonna roll this back up in here because you don't have to waste that. You don't have to waste that. First, it's the toilet paper, the paper towels, and next is gonna be the aluminum foil. So there we go. All right. So, okay, now put that back. So let me wash the hands. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We pat the salmon dry. Okay. Okay, so pretty much salmon is already a fatty fish. Salmon, trout. What?
You called it fat. You're so mean, mommy.
Is a fatty, but it's with the omegas. The omega oils, that's that good fat, like found in avocados and everything of that sort. So what we're gonna do, all I do is I do it like a little a cooking spray.
Look, I did a professional.
You did a professional, honey. Thank you so much.
I want to do that.
Okay. Okay, so just on aluminum foil. Don't be spraying everything else. This is not hairspray. Good. Control. That's enough. Okay. So that's going to go on the bottom. So that's good. So I just spray a little bit on the top. Now, what you need to have is a sip. Hold on.
Ooh, that was water.
Oh,
that's not water.
well, you can go get water. There. Okay, so the first thing I put on my salmon, which is like a lot of my protein that I have on my vegetables, is my abstract spice. Okay. ACR to Food is a culinary health resource. I just help you eat better. So this right here, this is abstract spice. It came about because I got tired of Lowry seasoning and the fact that I was like just so, okay, I said I wasn't going to say one more name. Okay, that particular seasoning that you put on the fry, and it's so good and it's so addictive, but it is because of the MSG. So what I've done is that I have taken my own thought process and science. So you can see the good stuff that's already, I'm trying to focus. This on there. It's just full of goodness and mercy. Things that are going to be good for you.
Drink water.
No preservatives, no caking agents, non-caking agents.
Drink ice water, guys. Don't drink anything else but water. Water. W-A-T-E-R.
Okay, so that means the Izzy drinks. No more in this. Okay.
You bought them.
What I do, this is how it comes in the package because I switched over. You can get it in a mason jar too, but I'm just continuing that because that shipping. I'm trying to help y'all out with the cost because that shipping costs. So this right here is in the little pack. It's the same size, but anywho. So that's what I send out. But this right here, and it's sealed. Shelf life forever. So this right here, this is how I use it at home. So then you can see how it looks. See, it looks
Abstract spice is delicious.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. I just put it on.
I want to do that.
No. Because I don't know where your hands have been, sir. I have not. I have not seen you do. Stop. Okay, this right. Okay. So this is half a teaspoon. So I'm going on.
That's a lot.
A whole teaspoon. I know. So the beauty of it, the base is a Himalayan sea salt.
Are you rubbing it on there?
I'm not rubbing it on there. Will you please stop interrupting me? Thank you. So what you do on the front, you got to do to the back. Okay? You got to do to the back. So even though this is going to lie on the... So I just still want to put a little bit of the cooking spray. It's zero calories. I want to do that so the seasoning can kind of adhere to the bottom. Okay? All right, just a little bit. You don't want to overpower it because salmon... See, that's what people need to do. You need to just taste the flavor of what you're cooking.
Yes.
Okay, taste the flavor of what you're cooking. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm a herb crusted. No. I'm going to herb crust it, okay? All right. Go wash your hands, and then maybe you can do some things. Maybe I will say yes, okay? So I have just like dried parsley. If you have like dried chives, if you have dried oregano, whatever, you want to do. The sodium is low. It's not that much in sodium. You don't have to use that much. But I will give you the sodium, and it also comes in low sodium. So no additional sodium added. There is a lemon pepper component to it that has a little bit of some sodium to it, but it's lower than all the standard seasonals that you're going to have. So it's really, really good. And I have the low sodium, original, and spicy. Okay, but all that's on the website, www.acrtofood.com.
Make sure to wash your hands after you touch raw things. We don't want to get E. coli or salmonella poisoning.
Very good, sir. You've been reading.
And don't touch your face.
Okay, so now at this point, what we can do is just go ahead and put this on the pan. Remember, he lined the pan with the aluminum foil, and sprayed it with the cooking spray.
1, 2,
so I'm just gonna put it on here.
3, 4,
Okay.
5.
And you know what you could do? You could actually cut it in half because Aiden brought up a very good point. He was asking about the honey. Did you want honey on yours?
Yeah, honey drizzle.
Okay, so let me show you how the beauty and the benefit of you using shears. Okay, here, take this. Can you rinse this off, Mom? Okay. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. So with this right here, you can easily take the knife and cut it. And I have like super sharp knives, obviously, because the sharper the knife, the better. And you can just like easily slice this. See how?
No,
that
did
already?
The knife, stitches.
Yeah, but what you can also do, I'll put this right here, is take your shears and just cut that sucker. Because you know what's going to happen? When I use my knife and I start getting down to the skin part, it's going to cut through my aluminum foil. I mean, you can do it on the cooking board, but you know what? Let's just do it like this. Why? Because this is ACR food, and this is what I'm doing for right now. Okay, so here we go.
Mommy, I washed it off for you.
Okay, great. So we have these separate ones. So what we're gonna do? What are my towels? Okay. So what we're gonna do is have one of them be the honey. Okay, Aiden, come pick out which one you want the honey. Which one?
Hold on.
What did I tell you? I told you about the paper towels again. That's why we have dish towels and dish rags, honey. Okay, I'm going to your piggy bank, and I'm getting that money for that.
I don't have a piggy.
Okay, just
I have a wallet.
Okay, great. Okay, thanks. You know what? I appreciate your follow through. I really appreciate your follow through with that. Okay, just no. Okay, it's wood and it's plastic, so we're not gonna do it.
I would have drizzled honey.
Okay, drizzle. Which one do you want the honey? Just on one of them. Okay. On the fish, not on the pan.
I didn't do it on the fish.
No, okay, see all that extra. Okay, so what's gonna happen, guys, when you usually have and what I'm putting on here, this is probably about a little less than a tablespoon, okay? And this, when you mix honey and the abstract spice, what it's gonna do is gonna act like a little teriyaki type flavor. I mean, not necessarily so much with the Asian spices, but it's gonna add a good flavor. It's gonna be the sweet and savory, okay, with it, the salty and the sweet. But try not to get the sugar like my son did. Try not to get it so much on that pan.
But I didn't even mean to do that. I was drizzling.
Okay, you did. But when it gets on the pan and it's high heat, it'll tend to burn, and it's going to make you think that you're burning your salmon, but you're not. So that's why it's important to very much so look. Okay, drink. So, okay, back up. Can they see? Your face is just like right there. This is right there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to let him crust his. But just load on like that.
You can't do that.
Like I said, the oven is already heated for 500 degrees. Not on broil. Not on broil. But it's on bake. So I crusted this, right? Look at that. Oh, yes. So that's, that's awesome for presentation. And you know what I do? I do this when I
that's too much.
Visit my family and my friends in Cincinnati. Okay, so you're going to crush yours.
I'm doing that.
When I visit my family and friends in Cincinnati, this is one of the things that I pretty much always do for my girls when I go up there. Okay, it's got to be crusted, Aiden. That's just sprinkling. Look at mommy's. Look at mommy's.
It's my salmon.
No, it's not, because you didn't buy it. You have no job.
But you're letting me
have no
decorate
paycheck.
It's my
It's not
salmon.
a Christmas cookie. It's not a Christmas cookie. We're not decorating.
My SALMON. Mine.
Yeah, what?
Salmon.
How'd you spell it?
SAL.
You want to SAL? Okay.
I didn't mean to do it.
I was about to say, you got to go to your sister's kindergarten class. You better go for that right there. Okay. All right. Okay, willy nilly. Okay. So what we probably need too is something to signify that you're gonna remember that that's yours.
Somebody asked what's in the mug.
What's in the mug?
Cassandra
See,
Coco Red.
we see.
Reed.
Okay. See, Cassandra, you was late to the live. See, and so
WINE.
Okay, that's it. Why? Because it's after 12. It's 2 now.
But I don't think lunch ladies can drink wine in school.
Lunch ladies can, because it's after lunch. So what I do to add a little bit richness to it, I put a little plant butter, so it's kind of like a herb butter and encrusted type fish, and you don't need a lot.
I'm doing that.
No, because I'm not going to use that. Can you back up? Because you're like, right, I need arm. I need arm.
This is my shirt now.
No, it's not. Okay, you can just sit in that chair. Pick that up off the floor, please. Well, there. Oh, you do that. Okay. So, alrighty. Okay, so what I do to add that richness is I put like a little pat of butter.
That's a lot.
This is not, and you just dab it like like a little dollop.
You can't just
There's
put chunks
also
of butter on top of one. You need to spread it.
There's also a store.
Mommy, you need to spread it. You can't just leave it on chunks.
A restaurant. I'm gonna put a little on yours too.
Hey, Logan.
There's actually a Hey, Logie. There's actually a restaurant, not a restaurant, a grocery store. We're making salmon. You want salmon? Is that okay? All right. So this is also gonna be dinner. So while you're doing this, you can have like a pot of noodles. Logan loves noodles, so we usually always have buttered noodles. I do a butter herb noodles with that, but this is the salmon. And look, that's it. That's it.
Hey,
you see that?
You didn't let me do my part.
He about to take. He's not gonna take no drink. No. Not while I'm alive walking this earth. Okay, so we go ahead and put that in. And folks, that's gonna take about. What's that gonna take? That's gonna take
The
about.
herb was parsley.
Yeah, it was herb.
What was this
Sun.
for?
Okay, so this is just to show you, like, a lot of times things call for like garlic powder, or if you're cooking something, what really makes it like pop is like onion and garlic powder. Well, granules, because the powder is like the dust, the stuff, and it just goes everywhere. But if you get the onion granules and the garlic granules, not onion salt, not garlic salt, because you want to control that sodium. But if you mix them, that's what I just do. Because see, this is in my nutritional yeast container, but I finished with the nutritional yeast and I got some more. But I just mix it. I'll do half onion powder, half garlic powder, and yeah, so that's good. All right, the herbs, Kels, that you asked, this is parsley. But like I said, you can use chives.
Need a tomato.
You can use chives. Put the tomato. Just give it to me. Okay. See, I'm about to give him some of that CBD granola.
What is that?
I said, don't you worry about it. You just eat what mommy gives you. So, so these are the herbs that you can use. Tarragon, anything. But, you know, rosemary is strong. It's very pungent. But, I mean, it's just up to your taste. Make it your own. Always.
Make more,
and everything
make
that you do.
more.
Make
Mommy,
it your own.
Look, I made a slogan.
Okay.
Bake more, make more.
Okay, so so mommy can sit down. I'm gonna answer questions now. And we're gonna talk. No, move. I'm sitting in the seat. Move. Okay, so there was a question. Bruh, move. Okay, so one of the questions that came up yesterday after the live was in regards to HBCU and why I chose an HBCU. And to some people, it's just, and I'm that person too that just thinks, you know, automatically like, HBCU is pretty much self-explanatory. So for some of you guys that don't know, and please chime in, because one thing about AC, I don't profess to know it all. I'm constantly learning things. But what I do know is a bit of my history. And for the sheer fact that colleges and universities, you know, didn't even allow African Americans to go to school. Hell, they didn't let us read. Let's start with that, okay? So when they established their colleges and universities, we weren't allowed. So what do? Like we always do, we make our own. So the sheer respect and honor of going to a historically black college and or university is the greatest gift I think that African Americans can do as far as their education is concerned, because so many people, and creating colleges and university was no easy feat. Just like with voting, a lot of people have conspiracy theories behind, you know, the whole voting and electoral college, my vote don't count or whatever. All that, okay, fine. The reason why I vote, my personal reason why I vote, is because I know people died. I know people suffered. I know blood was shed for me to do that. So what better way to respect and honor to the fullest and to the highest my ancestors is to actually walk that path that they paved. So HBCU, that was pretty much a no-brainer. And that was my foundation. Now for my master's in graduate school, I did attend a PWI. And that was, you know, in the classroom, but a lot of people in my class, they were also African American. So to me, that foundation, because anybody will tell you, in regards to going to an HBCU, 20% of it is education. Because African Americans, we just smart like that anyway. Okay, that's not to say other cultures and races are not smart, but we just get the short end of the stick, and actually we make that sucker long. So we're very, very knowledgeable, educated, and all that good. But it's 20% when you go to the HBCU. 20% of that is like the knowledge base. 80% of that is sheer life. You make lifelong friendships. And friendships that turn into family. So that is something that I will always preach about. I will always tell my kids about. All they know is about HBCUs. That's all they get. Because that education, a lot of people think that, you know, oh, well, you don't get the same opportunities. You get more opportunities. You do. Because you actually get people who look like you and give a damn about you. And you're not just a number. So, like I said, all of this stuff on here, guys, is my beliefs. Y'all want to come through and say, you know, whatever you want to, that's fine. But that's a question that somebody asked me, and that's something that I feel very, very, very passionate about, because they paved the way. And I'm going to walk that walk. Okay, so the seasoning. How do you order the seasoning? You order the seasoning via my website. It's www.acartoffood.com, and it's called Abstract Spice because it's just abstract. It's awesome things that are in it, and this is just what I have some secrets. You can't know everything in it, but just some of the beneficial ingredients that are in it, and I make it myself, so no preservatives or additives or anything in there. And that's why they have to be in like a vacuum sealed pack or a mason sealed jar, is because I don't put any preservatives or any type of additives in it. So in order for it to stay fresh for you for a long time, I have it sealed. When it comes to you, this one is not sealed. Again, it's double sealed. So this one is sealed for your convenience, and this other one is hey, you smell that?
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Yeah, that's because you put that honey on the pan and not.
It smells so good.
Yeah, okay. So this right here will be sealed when it ships out. But then it's a resealable part too, because I don't put any additives or preservatives, because I don't want all this stuff. I don't want to eat that. I don't want my family to eat that, so I don't want you guys to eat that. So that's it. But you can find it. It's in the Mamie Jack's Gourmet Boutique, which is my store. And it has that. It has the maple nut granola. It has the new CBD infused maple nut granola. For your moms out there, get your mind, get your mind right. And for the kids, it's balanced out. It's because it's no THC or anything like that. But just go to the site and you can see that that's in the Mamie Jack's Gourmet Boutique. Somebody wanted to know why my store is called Mamie Jack's. Okay, so Mamie Jameson was my great grandmother, who pretty much laid the groundwork on me cooking. Like, I have significant memories of a lot of people, a lot of my friends. I can kind of associate us meeting or us kicking it, and it associates to food. It's kind of crazy, but so she was one of my first memories of food association. And then Jax is my aunt that passed away several years ago. That was my heart. She was like my stepmom, and she passed away. And I still have I still feel sometimes, when the wind blows. Y'all know how it is when you lose a loved one that you're very close to. Nobody's stranger to that. But they're ancestors now, so I pay homage to them because they are the reason why I am. Who is this? Let's see. Yes, and the abstract spice comes in spicy, and the spicy component obviously is the cayenne. It's the fresh dried ground cayenne, and then the low sodium. So the low sodium contains very, very little sodium. You know what? I have that's on there. Just gonna look at some stuff. So that is it. The maple nut granola has like chia seeds, hemp seeds, goodness and mercies in there. Everything is good for you, because who wants crap in their body? Okay, there's enough crap. You breathe in enough crap. Okay, I'm gonna check this. Hold on, let me check this out. The salmon is looking great. Okay, so we got the salmon is gonna have about 5 more minutes in there because of the high heat. And what you don't want to do is cook it well done. You don't want salmon well done. You want salmon medium well. And when you take it out, actually you want it medium, so that when you take it out, it's still kind of cooking, so it'll be real tender. You said the jar and the package has the same amount, has the very exact same amount. I initially started off when I began selling the abstract spice in the mason jar, and it's this size, the mason jar. But I had to charge a lot of shipping because the mason jar is like hella heavy, right? So I was able to get some more convenient packaging for it, and that saves you guys on shipping and your overall purchase. So if you go to the site, and you'll see it's the exact same amount. It's the pint size. This is a pint size. This is me putting this in here, that's all. But some people like the jar, and that's fine. But, people start collecting the jars like every time you buy abstract spice. So if you have a jar, that's fine. I have some orders now. People want the jar, and then, when they purchase going forward, they just get the pack. It's kind of like, refillable. Because you can use this. Like, I use this for, like, water, beverages. If I'm making, like, a dressing, a salad dressing or something like that, it's good to have a mason jar on hand. Yeah. So how are you guys' days going? Staying home. It's 4. It's day 4. Like I said, it was a late day. You know, sometimes when you're working out and stuff, you just need that rest day. We're gonna rest because I think we kind of went hard. Yeah, we kind of went hard those first trying days. And I appreciate your help. I want to say thank you again, everybody, for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much for pretty much making like the first video go viral. I just try to provide information. I believe in absolutely giving credit where credit is due and respect where respect is due. And that is something that's not new. I have always respected the knowledge and wherewithals of teachers. Oh my God, they're awesome, amazing. But at the same time, I thank you guys immensely for that, and thank you for the kind words. Like, I'm a wuss, and y'all got me up in here tearing up a little bit, and it's so funny because y'all think I'm real challenged. I have the resources. Thank you so much for those that have sent me like mounds and mounds of those resources. Get that Wi-Fi. Okay, I know the Wi-Fi, so I'm probably gonna try to do something afterwards on a regular. Hey, then make sure y'all not on the Wi-Fi. Are you on the Wi-Fi? Don't be on the iPad because it's jacking with the filming. Okay, your silence is just telling. Get off the iPad. Because Logan, you took the morning off, honey. So you have evening classes. You're in night school, okay? Okay, you're in night school because you wanted to take the morning off. So that's on you. So yes. So I forgot what I was saying that quick, but I'll just go ahead and take a sip. Oh. Yes, educators, thank you so much. Oh, and those that have given me like just an influx of tools and resources. Is it okay if I share that? Because I don't want to take what you guys have given to me and share without asking. I don't get down like that. If you tell me some you can tell me anything. Half the time I'm gonna forget. That's just how I'm, over 40. But yeah, so just let me know if you guys don't mind me doing that. I would love to share that and give credit where credit is due. I had a question. Has anybody noticed like ice cream trucks in their neighborhood? I promise you. And then it's like they come at like at 10 o'clock in the morning. Is that really the ice cream man? I see the truck.
5 minutes have passed.
It's 5 minutes. I didn't tell Alexa. Hold on. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna check. We're gonna check. See, you got this. See what that honey does? You see how the honey did that? But yeah, the ice cream truck. So we then heard the ice cream truck just like going through. I'm like, first of all, what person is going? Do they just know that the school is out, and then they doing the neighborhood? I don't know. But I'm not sending my child out in the corona. I'm not sending my child out in Rona to the ice cream man because I don't know. Lynda.com is another great source of free for your public library. That's awesome. Hey, Kelly, come get your nephew. Him and that honey, because he don't listen. He gonna listen today though. Okay. So what you're not gonna do, as soon as you take this out, you're not gonna like poke and prod or try to cut it and eat it right now. But what I do, so I can make sure it's doing like it's supposed to be doing, is kind of pressing it down. And I don't know if y'all can see that. And I'm not gonna burn my hand. But look, if it gives and it's still kind of soft, you're doing good. You're cooking with gas. If you press that sucker and it's like that, it's hard. Now you didn't cook it too long. And AC didn't tell you to cook it that long. Oh, well, damn. Aiden, that's you and the honey. Lord, you didn't make the fire alarm go off. Wait a minute. All right.
It's not my fault.
Okay, open the back door. Because you better go out for research. All right. Sorry, y'all. A little technical difficulties. That's from that honey. So you know how back in the day, you just take the towel when you just wave it, the smoke away from it. Okay, y'all can turn the TV back on. Hey, back up because you and that honey. Stop, because you're messing with the cord. Go over there and make sure your sister's not on the iPad. You're in charge. Oh. What are you doing?
I'm getting.
It's not ready yet. Put it down.
How is it not ready?
It's not ready yet. Put it down. because you gotta let it rest.
That makes no
That's what all meat, so whatever. So we have a it's not a fire. Conjuring LS is not a fire. Cause my dish it is okay. It's the honey. All right, so I'll put the nutritional the sodium intake value on this post. I'll definitely do that on this post after we record to give you guys that information. Yeah. So my legs are a little sore right now. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so 2 trainers and a chef. 2 trainers and a chef. You can find it. It's our it's a wellness program that we have that combines training and the chef. We also have a podcast. Go listen to it now. What's the podcast airing on, Aiden?
Spotify. Spotify, Apple Music, and Anchor.
All right, so you can go there now. Look for 2 trainers and a chef. It's the number 2 trainers and a chef. And one of the trainers. Okay, so one of the trainers, Shannon. He initially got me down to my player size. Don't tell my husband it's player size, but I'm married, so I don't do much playing. But it's okay. I play with him. So but he got me back right, which is good. And then the salmon was in the oven for approximately 15 minutes. Give or take your oven. If you got an older oven, give or take a few more minutes or whatever. But ideally, you don't want to leave it in there for longer than 15 minutes. I had such a long, such a large piece of salmon, even though I cut it in half. But I wanted that skin to be crispy, and it's at a high heat. So especially if it's at a high heat, you don't want to cook it that long. But just go ahead and kind of check it. But anywhere within 12 to 15 minutes is ideal for when you're cooking your fish. And the thickness, I'm sorry, not the longness, but the thickness of it. Okay, so. And you want it to be very light in the middle, but not raw. You don't want it to be raw. But anywho, but yeah. So he initially got me down virtually. He's in Florida. I'm in Atlanta, and he got me down 50 pounds, close to 60. Within Shannon, was it a year? I think it was a year, and that's virtually. But you got to be obedient, and you have to, just do what you have to, follow directions. It's a discipline thing. It's absolutely. I knew that I was tired of being the same size I was when I had my largest baby, and she was 4. That ain't postpartum weight. That's me. That's me not waiting to eat. That's what that is. So you know what? When you admit it to yourself and you come to terms with yourself, and get right with your spirit. Just get right with your spirit, and don't lie to yourself. Don't even lie to people. Just don't lie to yourself. But he got me right, and it's maintained. And see, anybody can get you this quick fix, healthy type things, these trends or what have you. It's good for that immediate time. Even like that keto, okay? I'm just gonna put it out there. Even with that, it's good for a short amount of time. But if you're looking for a lifestyle so you can maintain, it's been what, Shannon? It's been what, 2 years or something? And I've maintained it. If not, I fluctuate, but sometimes I'm less, sometimes I'm more. But it makes you mental, and it makes you mindful of what you're eating and what you're doing, and knowing that you have to move. You want to get to the point where you're addicted to a healthy lifestyle. That's not a bad thing. It's just a better way of life. And nobody. It's never. Hey. I did not tell you.
It's cool.
I tell you. You don't tell you. I tell you. Stop before you break my plate. I'll take this remote off of my.
It's 2:25.
Great. All right. Well, you should have thought about that. Now, go on. I'm trying to do this now. But it's up to you. It's up to you how you want to do it. But we also have the meal plan, and the meal plan is gonna reboot your taste buds and everything to where you're not, I gotta have sugar, I gotta have salt. It really. Aiden Price, I promise you, I got eyes in the back of my head. Go have a seat. Go have a seat. I'm gonna get the vice principal. Have a seat. I will whip you. I will. I promise you.
Hungry.
So, starve your kids a little bit sometimes. It makes them think better. I'm just kidding because I don't want nobody on here talking about starve your kids. But anywho, so you want that lifestyle. You don't want something that can get you there quick, but 2 trainers and a chef. It's not something that I'm just like pushing or whatever. I believe it because it's been there. I've been there, done that. So whatever. But anywho, the other trainer, Sam from I Am Sam Fitness, we went on a live, and she's gonna be doing one next week. So y'all be ready. Let me tell you, this heifer sat up here and was working abs and thighs, and she got my whole life right. I'm telling you, and I can't walk. Thank God I'm not going into the office. How about that? Because they were going to think something was wrong with me if I was walking into the office the way I'm walking around this house. It's a problem. But you know what? Woo, I know I'm going to be right for the summertime. Because guess what? I don't know where winter went. Winter did not happen. I don't know who lied to y'all. Because it's already spring. And okay. So yeah. So this is what you have to do. Tell Aiden I'm about to come snatch him up real quick. Kelly says sit down. Aunt Kelly says sit down.
No, I want to
okay, well,
now.
hey. So yeah. And y'all have asked about my mug. Hey Sugarfoot. All of this is custom designed by Nashana Carthon, who just so happens to be a line sister of mine as well. And she's just ignorant with it. She just, she drew this. This is not tracing. This is not stock photo. This is her stuff, and she puts it on everything. And she's really amazing. And she also has paint and sip parties. So that's phenomenal. But she's at heysugarfoot.com, and that's with 3 E's. Hey, keep your hands to yourself. Hey, leave your sister alone, please.
Hungry.
Okay, why y'all got this? We got all that sectional, all that room, and y'all got to sit right by each other. Why don't you sit on the end on the shade lounge?
Hungry.
You can even be in the den.
I'm hungry.
Well, you about to go to you know what? So yeah. So that's what we do with the training ride. So that's great. Any other questions? Because we're about to go. Yeah, he's about to go to PE. He's about to run in the backyard. I think we're gonna come to y'all with a recess. We probably want to do lunch tomorrow because it's Friday. We may just be we may be outside and just with the dog and everything. Just tell the kids to just run around or what have you. Yes, I have to. Sweatshirts from her. Yes, I have. Oh, okay. The Hey Sugarfoot. Yeah, she's awesome. She is. She's really awesome. If there are any business owners, small business owners on the live right now, feel free to please drop your website. If you do not have a website, what's wrong with you? You need to go ahead and get one. They're hosting them for free now. You can have one for free. So just go on and get you a website and come on back here and just drop it. We're going to try to make it a resource. We're going to try to help the people out, help everybody. Also be paying attention to the drop-offs where they're having lunches. If you were not able to get food from this past weekend because all your cousins went out there and got up everything, then they do have the local schools, Langston Hughes, Banneker High School, Westlake, that are dropping off food. So you just go by there and get that. Okay, so we're going to cut the salmon now. It's been enough time. Okay, hey, come on with your impatient self and just come on. Because good Lord, you about to run my nerves right. You know what? But what you're not going to do, don't do all that. Here, give me the plate.
Oh, I got it.
No, I got it. Okay, so this is Aiden's honey salmon that we're going to go. You know what? Do me a favor. Help mommy move this other way.
I don't like honey salmon.
You don't like honey? Okay, well, you can have mommy's regular salmon. Would you like the regular one?
Of course.
Where'd you get that bag of pretzels, honey?
It
It was
was in the pantry.
in the pan. Okay, because I don't remember you asking anything about that, but that's okay. It's a pretzel. Pretzel's not bad for you.
We need a side.
No, we're not doing that right now. This right here is not about the sides. It's about the salmon. Okay, so we're gonna cut. Look at that. Oh yes. Look at that. Okay, so and I'm trying to get the skin because the skin is super crispy. But that's how your brother's looks because he wanted to make sure that he got the honey on the pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what you like.
Hey! Okay, so what it is,
That looks good.
the reason why we waited, now look at that. If that ain't goodness and mercy, look at how that, it doesn't look dry.
Because I got honey on the pan.
You got honey on the pan. Okay, let me finish this. But can I finish my statement?
No.
I got it. Okay, you're not that hungry, honey. I can show you pictures of people in different countries that are stuck. Don't do that. Don't do that. Aiden Price. But you see that right here? What you do not want is like a really dried out salmon. You see how that's juicy and that's flavorful, and you can see the flaky components. Give me your fork. Give me your fork. Let me show the people. Let me show the people. Look at that. You see that? That's what you want in your life. And that herb crust.
Thank you.
There you go. All right. It's like don't nobody feed you. Why do you act like that? You embarrass me.
Because.
No, I don't hear that. You embarrass me. You act like y'all don't eat. And then y'all do that when your grandmama come along, and then she think ain't nobody feed you, and she be trying to slide money. Ma, I feed your grandkids. Don't y'all hate that when your kids be trying to bust up your spot like you?
Oh, that's delicious.
Nah, okay.
Ooh, this is good.
You like mommy salmon, didn't you?
No,
Oh,
my salmon.
Okay, well come over here and show them. Tell them.
It's good.
Okay, well you're not gonna say nothing. You got all this other time you want to say stuff, but then you stuff your mouth and you. Okay, so just a few things, guys. Stepping out cleaners. Yes, stepping out cleaners. Okay, so the first time I ever heard about an African American owned dry cleaners was obviously George Jefferson. Yeah. Okay. You alright? Okay. On the Jeffersons, right? But now we have our very own African American, and she's a female, Charlotte Walton, who owns Stepping Out Dry Cleaners. Stepping Out Dry Cleaners is right outside of Tyler Perry Studios over there by Fort McPherson. Get in there. She is, she has a seamstress, shoe repair, and she has some really, really good things that are cooking. Ooh, Charlotte, we didn't do our call this morning. Okay, I'm sorry. We didn't do our call. We'll do it. But anyway, Stepping Out Dry Cleaners. So check her out for that, okay? Danae, don't you have some life coaching or something that you're doing now? And Danae also, HBCU, we actually freshman year, Lockett Hall, where you at? All right. Lockett Hall, Savannah State University. It was Savannah State College at that time, but Savannah State University, she stayed right across the hall from me and Kelly. Kelly girl! Her and Jerron. So put down what you're doing. That would be great to do that. Also, you teachers out there, y'all got some side hustles. Some of y'all got some side hustles out there, because I know several at my child's school. See, okay, so Charlotte and Stepping Out Dry Cleaners talking about that Rona done got y'all not coming and getting your clothes clean. You still need to do that, okay? You still need to get your clothes dry clean. It's very, very much so important. I don't care if you just go into the den or to the bathroom or in the living room for dinner. Dress up. Take this opportunity to put that prom dress back on if you can fit into it. But you can fit into it if you go to Two Trainers and a Chef and get you a wellness meal plan and fitness customized workout plan. See, we got everything you need right here. But yeah, so she has a dry cleaner. I have completely lost my train of thought. That's what them kids will do to you. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So that's pretty much it. No, Danae, go ahead and drop what you got for that. We're gonna look at some more questions. Okay, let's see. Danae. Oh my gosh, my cousin. Asia, congrats again, hon. I got your package, your wedding package. I remember what you said. I got to send you some spice and some granola. Just tell your cousin if you wanted the CBD or you want the regular maple nut. Let me know, and I'm gonna send a package to you up there in Detroit. Okay, Kelly, I told you how long I put that in there. Huey, you killing the game. Somebody said that you're gonna be we're not gonna be able to recognize you come homecoming. But he's the international traveler, guys, and he also has a podcast. Huey, drop your podcast on here too. But somebody told me that we ain't gonna be knowing who you are come homecoming. That's an HBCU homecoming. It's life changing. It'll change your lives. That's word is bond on that. Shan Total Perfection here. Drop your stuff, y'all. Drop your stuff. We're just gonna go ahead and share the love, because a lot of you guys that have small businesses and little side hustles are feeling the Rona. For you guys that are not knowledgeable about the Urban Dictionary of what Rona, it is Corona. COVID-19.
It's not Corona. Stop saying Rona. Corona.
You know what I'm talking about. So just go ahead and drop your businesses, because we all need help. We'll help when we can. And to you guys out there that have food or any other of these small businesses, you know what you can do? You can actually think about providing gift cards. And if you don't have tangible gift cards, maybe some gift certificates, or maybe some offerings that you have. You can put out there a special discount code to just kind of drive people into utilizing your goods and or services. That's awesome. I had a little something that I was going to write down. I don't have, I told you guys about what ACR the food is. It's a culinary health resource. I'm just a parent out here trying to make it, y'all. Just a parent out here trying to make it. And, and the job, my 9 to 5, and this is, okay, so some of you guys are business owners. It can, and maybe people that are sharing this, have, work for corporate or these large corporations. Hopefully you guys can share that to get this one message, if not any other message, out for these corporations, these Fortune 500 companies or whatever. Stop saying it's business as usual, because ain't nothing usual about this situation that we have going on here. You have young individuals out here gallivanting because they don't want to give up their spring break. But you gonna kill grandma while you doing that? See, what the thing is, what they don't understand is that while our immune systems, and I'm telling you guys all this stuff to do to like boost your immune system and everything, while that is good and everything, you can actually be carrying this, have no symptoms, and actually probably go through it and be fine and come out of it and never even knew you had it. But the fact of the matter is that you could pass it on to somebody. I was supposed to have a birthday party, okay, last Saturday for my birthday, and it did not happen. Now, this is before everybody was going on quarantine, and that's fine. But what I did not want to do was put my parents in jeopardy. Because if you guys do not know my mother, Gail Jones,
I'm finished.
she will still drop it like it's hot on you with no questions asked. And you just like, how'd she do that? Hey, that's my mama. And yes, I do get it from her.
Okay.
But what I was not going to do was jeopardize her coming. But I just say, Mom, Dad, don't come. We're still probably going to go over there for like birthday cake or what have you. And we could have been carrying it. We didn't have the entire club on lock. However, it was close. Atlantic Lounge, and it's coming. We was close to having it on lock because y'all was coming out in droves. But that's okay, because when all this stuff is over, we're going to have a Surviving Corona, AC Chapter 44, turn up, birthday bash. But I'll keep you guys posted. But anywho, I was not going to risk the fact of somebody else coming in, maybe having it, maybe not, and passing it on to my parents. So that's what we got to think about. It's not just about self. You have to think about. I can literally see you, Aiden. I can see. I don't know, because you think I can see you. Get out of there. Have a seat, sir. Have a seat. Aiden Price. Thank you. Cop squat. But so just be smart about this. These millennials out here, and I hate to kind of like put people in a group and say all millennials are like that. They are not. But at the same time, if you're not and you got friends, make sure you let them know, hey, y'all, just think about it. Think about other people. Okay? It's not just about y'all. Okay? I know we can't tell y'all nothing, but just take heed to that and listen to that. But back to the whole corporations, it's not business as usual. It's not. You have certain companies that will sit up here and say, hey, you still need to go out. And I'm going to tell you, and this is going to be a word to the wise. At this point right now, nothing comes before my family and my family's health. So I am not listening to my company. I'm listening to the CDC. That's who I'm listening to. Or the World Health Organization. Because at the end of the day, you drop dead in that corporation or at corporate America, guess what? They got somebody filling your place. I won't even say a day. They got somebody filling your place within 2 hours because they probably sense that you got some of them symptoms, so they're going to go ahead and start calling that staffing agency. But, she coughing a little bit, got that shortness of breath. Yeah, just be smarter than the average bear. I always tell my kids that. Be smarter than the average bear. And so just kind of think ahead on what you're doing. But at the same time, nothing is more important than your family and your health. That job is going to be there. Trust and believe well after you're gone or what have you. But you got to take care of you. And you got to take care of your family. What I'm also getting, so that's just, if anybody else wants to chime in with that, because I'm so sick and tired of hearing that. Oh, it's just business as usual. We have to get this going. Okay. Now, I'm going to put forth what I can to do what I can, but I'm not going to sit up here and sacrifice nothing. Cause something happened today, and it just really disturbed my spirit. It had just got right here, but I had to center, and I encourage meditation. I do encourage meditation. And I encourage you guys right now, take this opportunity. You know, I try to find a silver lining in all cloudy days. So let this be an opportunity. Yeah, the kids are getting on your nerves, but you know what? That's something that's cool. You know, you got people out there that don't have any kids, right? And, you know, just the sheer sound of someone calling them mom, or just the sheer sound of, you know, people calling them dad. That's something that they'll never experience. And, you know, it's just important that you are sensitive to that. And be mindful of that, okay? So, and I know I'm guilty of it, because when they call that name over and over again, don't even want nothing. But that's okay, because that's literally a blessing, right? And a lot of us, you know, have complained about wanting to spend more time with our families, and, you know, just not necessarily having that opportunity because of work and because of Atlanta traffic. Because I'm telling you, this is a blessing in and of itself. The fact that I don't have to get in that car and go. But, you know, you got some employers that think that, you know, people try to get over when all we're trying to do is just get that work-life balance and actually make it a thing. Because a lot of us don't. So, so that's important. So take this opportunity to maybe something that's been gnawing at you as far as business is concerned, or maybe if you even have your own business or side business, maybe it's something, you know, that you needed to, you know, expand. Maybe you needed to, you know, develop that other product or that other service to accompany your, you know, your main. You know, just, you know, what's your spinoff? What's your spinoff? Okay? Because we support. Let's all focus on that, on supporting. So that's my spill on that. You know, just help other people. Be mindful of this thing. This thing is serious. That person, he's 45. I cannot even respond to him with a name because I refuse. But that right there, I don't listen to him. Here's IT. Are you off the Wi-Fi, babe? Okay, because it messed. What are you doing? Why are you? Wait, the camera's not on you, huh? Anywho, okay, so let's see if we got some more questions, guys. So let me already go off. But see that the salmon again, just like the quesadillas from yesterday, it was real quick, fast, and in a hurry. It was gone. If there is some hokey Wi-Fi, I apologize. I'll try to do a little summary or something like that that I previously recorded. And get on there and try to do that. Let me see. Did you hear? You don't have to be on camera. Did you hear the fire alarm go off?
Yeah.
It's the live, right? Maybe they was looking at the salmon. They ain't looking at you. You cute though.
No, I don't want nothing. I mean, can you turn that off?
Come on, let the people say hello to you.
No.
No. Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Yes. Danae, did you drop your... You did. DanaeHurston.com. That's awesome. Ingrid, hey, love. Jasmine. Honey. Okay. Harold Washington, come get your nephew. Come get your nephew, because you are the assistant principal. That is known as the belt. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take a little bit of this is Aiden salmon. Y'all, it's like butter. Aiden, did you have too much honey on that salmon? Was it too much? Aiden? I don't even know where he went. Yeah, so that's good. So, guys, this is going to be, it's going to be lunch. I really don't like to have the same thing the same way twice. So you can have it now. You can have it like with a side of rice. You can have it with a side of noodles, roasted potatoes, saute some spinach. If you want to. A potential client I talked to yesterday, a potential client with the meal plan. A lot of times when you have like your fresh spinach, just get a pan, and don't always focus on the oil that you're trying to oil the pan with. Close. Look at those little fingers. Just close. I'm just trying to. Yes. What's wrong, baby?
I want my food.
You want your food? Do you want some salmon as well?
That was honey?
No, one of it's honey and one of it's not.
That's not honey?
Okay, well, one is honey. This is honey. This is not honey. You want the honey or the not honey?
Not honey.
Okay, don't touch it. Okay, you want the not honey? Okay, mommy will give you the not honey. Okay. All right. Where's your brother? He disappeared. That means he's up to something. Just You know your kids. You know your kids. But like I said, I don't like to have it the same way twice. So you can do it with some rice, with some noodles, the roasted spinach. Like I was saying, in the pan, you can have your spinach, but don't put it with oil. Put about a tablespoon of water. Put up a tablespoon of water, and I'm going to tell you why. You can chop up some fresh garlic. On the video yesterday, I did show how you can do a garlic clove, and it's awesome. Or some shallots. This combination right here is life everlasting. Okay, everything is almost just like with garlic powder and onion powder. It's the same concept. But you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna show you guys real quick how I did the garlic. If you are prone to having minced garlic, because you just don't want to deal with peeling that. Ain't nobody gonna sit up here and do all that. Nobody's gonna do all that, because nobody wants to do all that. What you do is take the garlic, put it on its side. Can y'all see that? Put it on its side. Lay that down. Lay it on there. Don't be doing like this, because you just slashed your finger right now. Just lay it down there. Chop it. Look at that. Watch this. Look at what we have. You don't even really have to dice it that much, and look what happens. Whoa. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? So that's just a little tip. We did it yesterday. We're doing it again today. And then you just chop it up. And like I said yesterday, make sure when you chop, you're chopping like this, because you don't want to do like that, because you'll take your fingernails and the tips of your nails off. Just go like this, okay? And you got your dice, okay? And when you're dicing and cutting stuff, leave the point of the knife there. Chop around. Chop around. Scoot it, chop around. And look, what do you have? You already separated the garlic. You pretty much crushed it and destroyed it anyway when you had your when you pounded to get the skin off of it. And just run your knife through. Just run it through. See? Look. You have your own minced garlic. That wasn't even a minute, y'all. It's all about that time. It's all about that time. Okay? So you just minced it. Look at that. Huh? No solution, no brine, none of that. None of that at all. Hey, Tiffany. Hi, love. Hey, guys. Okay, so that's about it with ACR to food. This has been great. This is good. Like I said, when this airs, if you guys want to go ahead and drop your business or what have you, go ahead and do that. Obviously this stuff is, people are watching this, and thank y'all so much that are watching, that are giving me your comments. I have not had an opportunity to answer all the questions. I have not had an opportunity to even respond, but I am going to, because you took the time to say something to me, and I will be forever appreciative of that. But don't come with no foolishness now, because I am 30349 and I will get with you. So don't come with the foolishness. But yes, but it's all about support. If this thing is going to go viral, we all going to go viral. How about that? And people are going to know about y'all. So drop that. It would behoove you to go ahead and put your information down there, so when I come up, we all come up together. Okay? So that's your minced garlic. This is your salmon. Get you some lettuce. Let me show you real quick before we go. This right here is a staple. You should always have this. And I'm going to leave you with this. You should always have this in your refrigerator. Every week. When you go to the grocery store, like when you buy your juice or whatever is that main staple, people that are eating eggs, if you buy eggs, always have spring mix. Because it's super easy during the weekday. If you don't feel like sauteing that spinach, if you don't feel like making zucchini or roasting anything like that, you got your salad right here. It's already pre-washed. If you want to wash it again, that's fine, but it's been triple washed, so you know what? Time. This is a time saver. What you do, you just take a handful of it. Put it there on your plate. Can y'all see that good? Great. Put it on there. Take your salmon. I don't want the honey salmon. Take your salmon. Look at that. Like butter, baby. Like butter, baby. I need this because the skin is super crispin'. You take that. And what am I going to do? Just lay it on the salad. How pretty is that? And then you know what I also do? I got my own salad dressing. Nikita Todd Realty. Realty. But I got this from her. But anyway, garlic, Dijon, honey. If you want vinegar. If you want just citrus lemon, that's fine too. And you get you an extra virgin olive oil of a regular olive oil. Mix that in together, a little sea salt, a little honey, and just drizzle that on top. What you got? You got a salmon salad, and you're done. Look at that. Y'all saw me sit up here and do this whole thing. That's it. That's it. Okay. So now that looks real good. Can y'all see? I really pray that the Wi-Fi is not being janky right there. But that's your lunch, guys. Okay. So when you get the salmon left over, make a sandwich. Get a bun. Get a Hawaiian roll. Make it a sandwich too. But thank you guys again for watching. I guess y'all have the lunch lady. I don't know. I don't like that. The lunch like mashed potatoes and cone. I don't know. But hit me up. Let me know if you guys like this. Let me know if there's something that you guys want me to feature or do. Like I said, if you have your business, drop it. Let's come up together. And on that note, parents, stay strong. Rome was not built in a day. Today is a relaxed day, just like at the gym. If the muscles, take a chill day. Okay, you're doing a great job. Teachers, we love you. We appreciate you. We always have, some of us, but even more so now. So thank you for all that you guys do. And send a picture of your kids to your teachers. In all this, they're missing them too. Okay. Take care. AC Art of Food, Great Eats and Healthy Living. Visit me. Come see me. All my resources on www.acartoffood.com or acartoffood.com. Let me help you eat better. Okay? One bite at a time. Love y'all. Bye.